Hey guys, thanks for checking out Mostly Uneducated Opinions. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but we've had some stuff on. But thanks for checking this one out. Clint, how have you been?
Good, man. Good. Real good. Real good. Thanks for having me.
Excited to be chatting again?
So, always excited, man. Always.
Bro, tell me the latest on Absolute. What's going on?
So we got the Absolute tracksuit is out and about in our Heritage Green. Good to go. We've got 3 XLs left.
Yeah.
They sold out pretty quick, which is good.
Yep.
Next on the list, we're going to be doing a black plain hoodie.
Yep.
Design, not too sure of a design yet. We've actually started outsourcing our designs now. I've got a graphics designer and all that. So hopefully taking things bigger and better.
Legit as shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pun intended. Pun intended. Man, congrats on your marketing and socials and everything. Looks sick.
Thanks.
I've been watching it. I was like, fuck, he's done pretty well here for a startup.
Yeah,
a couple of months.
I've got no idea how to do anything and just kind of figuring it out.
You got good people around you.
Yeah, that's it. And just figuring it out as we go. No mistakes done yet. So
you'll make fuckloads.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
So we've got some polarizing topics again today. Obviously, most Uneducated Opinions is about polarizing topics and us having no idea what we're talking about. Before we get into this, the cost of the show for you is if you get one piece of value, a laugh, a giggle, or you get like a takeaway or something from the show, please share it with someone else. Chuck it on your story. Share it with a friend, family member, colleague.
That will do.
Yeah, anyone, share the love for us. So we have we've seen a lot of this topic especially on social media lately. The topic is social media and mental health. I wanted to throw it over to you, Clint. Do you think it's good or bad for mental health?
In my opinion, I find it good for me.
Yeah.
Very controversial opinion though. I think a lot of people would find it bad.
Yeah.
But all depends on who you follow, what you follow, what you take interest in. I follow people which I strive to be like.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of crap in there as well. But for me, I take it like.
So what are the positives for you? Like what, that's a good thing. So like motivation.
You can see someone else out there doing it.
Yeah.
Obviously Instagram is a very small picture.
Yeah.
But I just strive to be like who I follow.
Mm.
So for me, definitely it's a positive thing. But there's obviously all sorts of negatives. Start comparing yourself out there and all that.
Yeah. So there's a couple of congressmen in America that are pushing for a bill to ban TikTok in America for good.
Yeah. Right.
Like to close it off unless they make an American one, because people are getting in their scroll hole of, this is, they're looking up suicide and that's all they're getting served is suicide TikToks in the algorithm.
China, obviously they own TikTok.
Yeah.
In China, you can't be on TikTok past 10 p.m. if you're under the age of 18, I think it is.
Yeah.
And their algorithm is full of scientific stuff, awards, da-da-da. And then if you look at our TikTok, it's just all shit, really, isn't it?
It's so controversial because, there's the free market theory of, free markets essentially is you can do whatever you want and the best product in any market is going to come to the top. No regulation, no restriction. Governments don't meddle in what you're doing, which I completely agree with in all industries. I think the cream will rise to the top. I personally do think that this doesn't need regulation because if you think about Instagram, all the people you follow, they're putting the top 1% of their day on Instagram. And if you were unwise and unconscious to the reality of the world, you'd think that everyone else is having a sick life and you're having a fucking shit life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, usually, you take 100 photos, only one of them gets uploaded.
Mm.
So, you got to look at the bigger picture with that.
But people don't look at the bigger picture, which is the problem.
Yeah. They compare themselves to that one photo, which is the perfect photo that's been edited or, the perfect angle, perfect lighting, et cetera, et cetera. That's not real life.
No, that's not real life at all. Mm. Yeah, it's quite funny. It's even when I used to be, when I was single and you go on Tinder. I met my fiance on Tinder actually, which is a funny story in itself. But your girl would put up a photo and then in real life she would look completely different to catfish. The real life. Yeah, it's not huge catfish, but she wouldn't look anywhere near what she did online, which is kind of scary. And you think about that on social media. Like, I don't think that's a positive thing for mental health.
Definitely not. I mean, even with me, just with the absolute stuff, getting more into, editing and whatnot. And I can't believe how much you can edit a photo. It is pretty insane. Yeah. Even the filters and all that.
His clothes do look that good.
Yeah, they definitely look that good.
They're not edited to look that good.
No. But even like the your filters and all that. You can get some pretty crazy filters that just change just the old like virtual augmented reality, which is, I think, we'll be moving into, in the next 5 years or so.
So that's what Web3 is basically going into, hey?
Would you say again?
Web3 is like they're creating the metaverse and these types of things as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting because everyone's going to look like their best self in this Web3 and then no one's going to want to come out into the real world.
Well, that's why they're saying augmented reality should take over instead of virtual reality, because what
are the differences?
Virtual is when you put your headset on and you actually go into another world, where augmented, I think I'm saying that wrong. That's
Keep
right. Augmented is when you put, for example, your Google glasses on and you can see the standard world, but you can also see your avatars and whatnot running around. So they think that is going to be what we're moving into, because it's a lot, safer and more real. But I mean, it's not going to take away the virtual side. That's still definitely going to be there. I feel a lot safer if we move into augmented instead of virtual, for sure.
Something's coming. Something's coming down the line. 100%. I don't think we can stop it.
Yeah.
And then like I think about the mental health debate between like kids and adults. And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, obviously kids, are less conscious. They don't really know. They don't have the life experience. They don't know that it's not like it's like all a charade. But then I'm like, adults should know, but a lot of them don't know. And then they're getting equally as fucked on by.
Big time. I think a lot of people are ignorant as well. They should know and they do know, but they choose not to know.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. It's like, even when I think about myself, I get a lot of people, they message me on Instagram or Facebook or DM, whatever. And they're like, oh man, like you're such a beast. Like, it must be easy being a beast. And I guess, like I put that up on my social media and people just assume that that's always how it was.
I'd love to be, 100% all the time.
Yeah, but that's like not the reality of it.
Definitely not.
Like even this morning I put up my snatch, was 105, but I had a few fails in there. I didn't put them up.
Yeah.
But what people are seeing is just the best, but in reality that's so far from the truth.
And I mean, really you could upload your fails as well, but nobody really wants to see that. So
unless they're like chaotic fails.
Oh, yeah, like your wrist break.
Yeah, the wrist break. I still haven't put that on social
Maybe
media.
that will come out one day, won't it?
Yeah, well, I'm fucking embarrassed by that. But, it is what it is.
Good snap.
So, some strategies, like I've had this, we've talked about this on a podcast with my fiance, but some strategies to lessen the effects on mental health. So the first one I used here, probably about 2 years ago, I was following like 2,000 people on my personal accounts and my feed was fucking chaos.
Yeah.
So I went through and unfollowed probably like 1,000 accounts. And then the, 1,000 accounts that I still had on there, I went through and had my admin mute every single person. That was on my personal account.
Yeah.
So then I would log on my Instagram and there was nothing. So like no stories, no posts, nothing. I couldn't see anything from anyone.
Yeah, right.
So then I selectively had to go through and go on people's profiles and unmute them.
Yeah.
And then I could see what I wanted to see. So all of a sudden I went from seeing 2,000 people's shit and then I saw no one's shit. And then I selectively were like, all right, cool. I like this person. This person's inspiring. They don't put up nonsense. They don't put up bullshit. They're a positive person. Then I can unmute them. And then, so it was conscious. Like I had to go through and do that. Like I didn't want to go and unfollow like all my friends, offense to a lot of them, but they post nonsense and that was not good. Yeah. That was my first strategy. Have you ever done anything like that?
No, but I definitely should, because I've got same thing, like 2,500 followers following. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I've just got, so much shit in there, just random shit, food, mostly food, but just random shit that is caked up. But I don't mind, eh?
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind.
Doesn't like fill your head with?
No, for me, because if I'm scrolling on socials, then I'm just like relaxing. So, kind of brain dead, just scroll.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think it matters for me. Yeah. But I mean, it would definitely be a good idea to clean it all out.
Yeah.
I do that with my Facebook friends back when I was like 13, just add everyone. But now every time there's a birthday and I don't know them, or I know them, but rarely see them, unfollow or unfriend. Just to kind of skim that down.
Yeah, okay. I'm a little bit different. Facebook's like a business thing for me. So
yeah,
I'm just adding cunts that are like in the area.
So
see my stuff.
Yeah, right.
Second way here to lessen the burden is I had sometimes, Steph and I have a technology-free weekend. So from Friday to usually Monday morning, we'll, no social media. So we'll just delete the apps and won't go on any type of social media, which is incredible.
Yeah, because you use Later, don't you, to just schedule everything. So that's a good idea.
Yeah, Later is a scheduling app for social media, so you can schedule your posts and stuff like that, which is cool. And now you can do reels on there as well. So you can schedule reels, which is killer. So there's no need for me to be on a scroll hole on social media, which is epic. I think I'm probably more of an anxious person than you. So if I'm on social media all the time, I'm getting a bit fucking wound up and anxious.
Yeah, right.
Are you not like that?
No, if I'm scrolling, literally I'm just scrolling, just seeing what other people are doing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I just take it with a grain of salt, a pinch of salt. I mean, it's just pure interests. I'm just scrolling down Google, really,
Yeah.
Just random shit, just brain dead. Not really getting a whole lot out of it. Yeah, I get ideas and all that.
I get more ideas on TikTok than Instagram.
Yeah, see, my TikTok algorithm's just shit.
Yeah, okay.
It's just nothing. Literally, I'm not even kidding. It's just women in bikinis all the time.
Doing the
doing the dance.
The towel thing?
Yeah, and I'm like, how do I get out of this?
Yeah.
How do I start searching?
You need to search for stuff and then it will track your thing.
I think I reckon TikTok and Reels as well, they do a base. If you're a male between 18 and, I don't know, 40, I reckon they purposely set up the algorithm purely just
chicks on there.
Just chicks, yeah.
Yeah, nude chicks.
Yeah.
What is Mon and Ollie's company called?
The Social Media Accelerator?
Yeah, the Social Media Accelerator. So a couple of friends of ours, they have a social media company called the Social Media Accelerator, and they're doing my TikTok at the moment. So Monique went through and she customized my feed. So now I get good stuff because she was searching and wanted to set it up properly.
Yep.
So my TikTok is good. Yeah, it's educational and inspiring and all these types of things. But I have the Helix TikTok, which they're not running, and it's fucking crack.
Yeah.
So it's good that I have a cool TikTok now, but it's funny even on that story. So Monique, she has 500,000 followers on TikTok, and she was like, I'll do it for you, which is cool. It's a work in progress, but it's been much harder for my account to gain traction than hers.
Why do you reckon that is?
Well, I think once again, social media is built on that, girls in bikinis
it sells.
Tits and ass and stuff like that, and I'm putting up a fucking mediocre dude with blonde hair,
just standing
hitting big weights,
that's
posting motivational content. It's just a different kettle of fish.
Crazy, man. The algorithm is literally built like that. It's insane.
It doesn't make sense. You can't crack the algorithm. People say you can crack the algorithm. I haven't been able to. We've posted 200 fucking TikToks now, and it's
not gone famous yet.
Yeah, not gone famous yet. No, and then Nelson did that one scrapyard video, got 40K followers from it.
I reckon that was good. I've never seen anything like it. That's why he went viral, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. People say there is a hack to the algorithm, but I feel a lot of it is I think it's pure luck. Fucking hot as well.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you look at most of those accounts and look at the followers, most of them would come from a certain location in the world, I reckon.
Monique had a video where she jumped into the pool with Ollie was just sitting on the edge doing nothing, just sitting there. And she jumped in the pool, ass out, got 22 million views, 100,000 followers from that one post. So we recreated it when I was in Bali the other week.
Yeah, saw that.
I was sitting there and it got 5,000 views.
Really?
Yeah. And the other one got 22 million with Ollie there.
Crazy. Because even I reckon if Ollie wasn't sitting there, it'd be even more.
Yeah.
Because not Kiani, but you can get girls, if they upload a photo with their partner.
Yeah.
And then upload the same photo or, a different photo without the partner always gets more likes.
Really?
100%. Yeah. Always.
Yeah. Because we kind of thought maybe this will work and then we'll tag me and then we'll get some fucking momentum with it. We've tried everything. Just try to get this TikTok thing going, which has been incredible. So social media, mental health. Clint thinks it's good.
Yeah.
For himself.
Good for me, yeah.
Yeah. But for everyone else?
For everyone else, probably not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think some regulation would be cool. And I'm not into I fucking hate government. And I fucking hate all the regulation and bullshit that they have. But
I feel it's got to be a private. It can't be the government if they regulate it. It has to be someone. Even then, if you get someone in charge of it, then they're just going to be trying to make money from it.
Yeah.
As always. So it's a hard one.
It's a tough one. I feel like it's kind of ripping up the fabric of our society a little bit.
Do you reckon TikTok or Instagram will take the future for businesses?
I think TikTok's killing Instagram at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I've done some research as well. And TikTok is definitely going to be number one.
I think Instagram is a bit more localized, so you can target more people in your like niche, in your area, especially if you have a local business. But if you have like an online business like yours, like clothing thing, I think TikTok's going to be the way forward.
Yeah, well, TikTok just brought out, you can hook up your shop to it now.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for mine to get approved. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think that'd be cool for you guys.
Definitely, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially you got like sexy people like Nelson.
Yeah. Who doesn't know Nelson?
Yeah. Everyone loves Nelson. Cool. So we're going to get into our next topic. Bit of a controversial one. Things you've learned from taking shrooms, which means psilocybin. I have done my fair share of these in Bali. Back in the days when I like to think of taking mushrooms as two types. You've got microdosing, and then you got kick the door and meet Jesus, like kind of doses.
Yep.
So I'm sure Clint's done a couple of kick the door and meet Jesus type doses.
Haven't met him yet, but been very close to it several times. Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually did a bunch of research on this through, I listened to Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah.
What was it? Paul Laments?
The dude with the mushroom hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a fungi
guy.
Yeah. He's a fungi scientist. I don't know. There'd be some technical name we're stuffing up.
Yeah.
He's real interesting, that dude. Real interesting.
So in terms of the dosing, 3 to 6 grams is kick the door and meet Jesus, depending on your tolerance. And then 0.1 to 0.2 grams is like a microdosing. So I'll go through like the dosing of it. So the guy on Joe Rogan, Paul Laments or Staments or something like that, he recommends 4 days at 0.1. So 4 days on, 3 days off for a month. And that would be like a microdosing. Why you would do microdosing is to enhance creativity, unlock other centers of the brain, thought patterns, that kind of thing.
I think, just need to touch on microdosing. You definitely feel no psychotic effects from it.
Yeah, you're not fucked up.
Yeah, it's something you could take and go to work, for example.
Yeah, for sure.
Big difference.
So I've done that and I thought it was good. Like definitely like felt happier on it, which was cool. Like I felt creative as well, but like I don't have any problems with that. I feel like it would be more beneficial for someone who struggles with creativity and needs it.
Yeah,
in their life. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely like an artist or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100% with that. If you need help,
look into it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We are not medical experts, by the way. We are just a couple of guys and taking some shrooms.
Just had some fun.
Had some fun. And then, we've got kick the door and meet Jesus, like party doses, which, the first time I did it was in Bali and I didn't really think too much of it. A couple of friends were like, let's do shroom shakes. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Let's fucking go. And then we went to Drunken Monkey. You go there in
I've heard of it. I've never been there, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, they mix it with Red Bull. And we had a shake. Shit was crazy. I was sitting, one of my best mates is a cop. He was a cop. And he was like, I'm not doing it because I'm in the police force. I was like, fair enough. Like, look after me then, bro. And he was like, yeah, cool. So sitting on the back of the scooter and literally like dragons flying past me, like on the scooter. It was fucking wild.
Yeah.
We get back to the hotel and he was like, let's go swimming. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I've heard this stories about people
crazy swimming, dude. Yeah.
And the pool was tiled. I think we were in Kuta in some pool. Oh, fuck, I'd never go to Kuta again. But anyway, there was a pool and there was like tiled. And everything turned pixelated. So like I was in kind of like Super Mario World for like hours. Like it was a lock-in.
Yeah.
It was a good time. And then eventually I kind of met some fun people and had some fun times.
You feel like when in the water, you feel like the water's like layered, eh?
Yeah.
I felt like I could literally pick the water up and like lift it up like a blanket.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah. I definitely underestimated it the first time because, like you go to the wherever Drunken Monkey, wherever this place was, and the guy's like, do you want like a big dose or like a really big dose? And I'm like, fucking sign me up, bro. Like really big dose. Let's go. Like never done it before. Yeah. And shit was crazy. Do you have any good stories?
I can't really remember a whole lot of mine, eh? I remember the first time I did it, we basically just walked laps around a Balladura lake. And then until
you were able to walk?
Oh yeah. It was I think we had probably 2 or 3 grams.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were just doing laps of just literally the Balladura Lake until I decided to be good at right idea to walk into the lake.
Yeah. No.
Keep in mind it's like 11 o'clock at night.
It was like winter or summer or something.
I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I remember just walking into the lake and then completely like no idea what was going on. And then reality hit me when I was inside the lake. And I go, what the fuck am I doing? And I'm all clothed, got jeans and all that. And then it's completely fucking ruined, eh? I've taken it out of festival once as well. Not a good idea.
Nah,
definitely don't recommend that.
Yeah, it's been fucking ages since I've done like a kick the door in dose. I'd say 10 years. But
I've
microdose like quite a bit.
I never touched on microdosing, eh?
I think it'd be good.
Yeah. I can't.
Try.
Yeah, can't knock you till you try it for sure.
Obviously, we don't do this in Australia because it's illegal.
Yeah, definitely not.
We wouldn't do that.
Only overseas.
No, only overseas, not in here. So I think it's definitely a good thing to look into. Clint and I have both had positive experiences on it. Like, we are not afraid to experiment with things.
Yeah, disclaimer, you can also have very bad experiences with it.
Yeah.
So be careful.
I feel like it depends on your mood going into
100%.
it.
Who your experience, what's happened in your past life, who you're surrounded with, even to like the music you have on.
Yeah.
It all counts.
Yeah, don't go in with a bad mood. You're going to have a fucking bad time.
Do it nice, sunny day in the daylight and good vibes only. And you have a blast. You can't, with shrooms, you can't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You literally can't hurt yourself. If you start dabbling into other stuff, then with the shrooms, then you can definitely hurt yourself.
I did it with Steph, not that long ago on a New Year's Eve. And it hit Steph like real quick. And then Steph was out of it. And then it hit me way after. And it was a fucking lock-in.
Yeah.
Like it was
Strap
just never ending. Eh?
Yeah, literally. Like, I think the longest time for me was like 18 hours, eh? I lost a mate to it, though. I haven't spoken to him ever since.
Really? What happened?
He just full lost the plot. He went into it with a bad mindset, and like he had some stuff going on in his personal life. And this is when we were at the festival as well. And, it was a great time. And then all of a sudden he just shit at the fan for him. And then we went for a walk, lost the rest of the crowd. And then, long story short, we won't get into details, but shit hit the fan for both of us because I was trying to like calm him down, and then it started tripping me out. I came out all good, and he didn't, unfortunately. Just socially can't do it. You just fucked him, straight up.
Have you spoken to him since?
No, he can't speak to anyone. He's just lost it. Yeah.
Like, I wonder where he went in his mind to get to that level. Just like unlock something.
Yeah, just all over the place. I think it just didn't mix well with the alcohol and just everything, really. But there's also sad, it is, but
some fucking demons, some trauma or something.
Literally,
trauma, the fucking buzzword.
Literally. It's long story short, he's got fucked up, but you can have a great time though as well.
Yeah, you can do.
Just be careful.
Yeah. So we want to touch on some lessons from my 20s, particularly. Clint, how old are you?
25.
Fuck, you're halfway.
So we can't really touch on my 20s though.
Yeah, I mean, like, your lessons from the last 5 years could do.
Yeah.
I'll let you think about them. I'll dive into
while
some.
you go, yeah.
So 20s for me were fucking turbulent, like turbulent AF. I think growing up as, it's such a weird thing because I had like such a German, I've got a German family. My whole heritage is German. So I'd say I was quite sheltered like in high school and his teenage years. And then in my 20s, it was kind of like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with your life. And then all of a sudden it was like drinking and mates and going out and, trying to hook up girls and just having a good time. That was like generally what happened from like 20 to 25.
Yeah.
And then that was literally like a lot of my life. So it was like very turbulent, very alcohol filled, very like partying. So it was quite hard to really envision myself doing anything else in my 20s besides having a good time. And then I was on a real movement retreat, and like I'll ask you a question, but a mentor of mine, Keegan, he said to me, if you had a son and he grew up to be just like you, would you be proud?
Yes.
And imagine, think about that. Yeah. Like, you're being an absolute piece of shit every weekend. Like, you are fucking sending it, like being a womanizer, like being a fucking idiot. And then that kind of hit me like a slap of bricks. I was like, shit, I need to get my shit together.
Yeah. I feel like you also got to have a party stage.
Yeah, I get that. But I felt like I wasn't
if you're doing
enough
weekend.
For the world, Dude, I was 4 times a week.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was like going to work, like not sleeping.
Big.
Yeah,
that's big.
It was huge. Like what you're doing on weekends now, I'm like, cute. I was doing that on fucking Tuesday night.
I'm well behaved, eh?
Yeah, you were well behaved at the moment. So like, it was quite a turbulent life. But like the first lesson that I have here is like, it's hard to plan your dreams when you're fucked up all the time.
So when would you say you would be proud of yourself then from your 20s?
from like 26 to 30.
Yeah, right.
Like
yeah.
I gave it a good nudge at like being productive.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard to plan your dreams when you're fucked up all the time. I've like, because I was, partying 4 times a week, like getting fucking sending it. It was really hard to be like, cool, this is what I want to do. This will want to help. This is, how many lives I want to impact. This is like essentially what I want to do with my life. You couldn't even get there because my whole life was trapped up in just having good times.
You're just looking for the weekend. That's it.
Yeah, living for the fucking weekend.
Yeah,
that's the issue. And like, I wonder what the percentage of our society that is living for that at the moment is.
I think a lot, definitely. Yeah, huge for sure, 100%. Even living paycheck as well.
Yeah,
not planning. A lot of people don't plan for the future. Right? A lot of people just plan for the year, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't really look at 3, 5, 10 years time.
Yeah. I've got like multiple friends that own businesses, and they're like, when you miss, when you're late on your pay run for your staff, they fucking crack it. Because like people live paycheck to paycheck so badly. Yeah. Like when we're talking like not much money.
Yeah. I think a lot of that knuckles down to like education though.
Yeah. Financial education.
Yeah. I didn't learn anything through school.
No.
To do with finances. I mean,
just algebra.
Yeah. Algebra and fucking Pythagoras theorem.
Yeah.
Haven't
that was fucking useless.
Fucking once, eh? And theorus or some fucking random shit.
Thesaurus?
Yeah. Is that that's a dictionary?
Yeah. One dictionary.
I don't know, mathematical shit. But they need to touch on taxes, how to save for a house, how to actually budget properly. Because a lot of people's expenses are a lot more than what they earn, what their income is. Yeah. And if you can just flip that, changes his life.
Well, yeah, we'll get into this in the next point. I've got like fucking media, but like, we're socially engineered in Australia to spend 96% of our income on stuff. Yeah.
Really?
Socially engineered. Like that's the ratio. That's why like so many people live in paycheck to paycheck. They just spend more than they earn.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because like we earn good.
Yeah.
In Australia, but people shouldn't be spending as much as they are.
Because man, imagine if you live in America or something, you're earning $12 an hour or, $20 an hour Australian.
Yeah.
And you're spending, you just straight out can't.
So in America, they're engineered to spend 126%.
Oh.
So they're like fucked. They're way more fucked than us.
So backwards
with money. So yeah, I think like there is no financial education. Why that is, I have no fucking idea.
I don't think
I feel like it's within their best interest.
Yeah. I mean, if you take an interest in it in year 10 and above, you can, move into economics and all that, which I think you might learn how to save for a house and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I reckon most of the education through school is pretty useless.
Yeah.
I mean, I've learned more I learned more in my first 5 years being out of school than what I did in my 12 years being out of school.
Yeah. 100%.
Besides like obviously all the standard shit you learn when you're young.
Self-education.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't learn financial literacy until probably 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is, man, I was 28.
Yeah. Big.
That's fucking wild. And then as soon as I learned it and understand the concepts of it, life's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think a lot comes from your parents as well.
Yeah.
If your parents,
my parents had no idea.
Yeah. So my parents were pretty good with money, so obviously taught me a lot.
Yeah.
But if you got shit parents who aren't very good, I mean, who are they? They're living paycheck to paycheck. Then you'd probably be expected to live paycheck to paycheck.
Without pissing her off, was your partner good with money before you met, or you kind of showed her the ropes?
Funny story. We actually have to. We're married. We've got a joint bank account.
Oh, yeah.
But I recently just opened up my own spending account because she continued to spend all of our money.
Really?
Or in the spending account. So that's what it's there for. Yeah. But I'm all for like leave at least $200 in there for the next week. So then we're in a $200 surplus, and then after that, $400, etc.
She just spend everything.
She just spend everything because she thought you could spend it until it's zero.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, what happens?
That's not the idea.
That's not the idea at all. What happens if you're a week till you get paid and you want to get something, you can't because you've already spent it. Earlier in the week. But overall, she's definitely good, a lot better than other people out there. I think I've taught her a lot with finances for sure. How to invest, what to invest, what not to invest, and just how to spend less.
Yeah, she seems clued in from what I've chatted to her about.
Definitely, yeah. Especially because her parents weren't too clued on with money at all. So, considering she's come from that background, she's very, very good.
It's funny, Steph and I have the same thing, and like when you've got when you're a female partner, I'm not saying male partners don't do this anyway, but Steph was like, yeah, cool. So what you spend, I'll spend. And I was like, babe, I spend nothing.
That's exactly.
Like, literally besides food. And like, I don't buy shit. I don't buy clothes. I don't do any of that stuff. And I'm like, cool. So Steph, what do you spend? And she's like, well, I get my eyebrows done. I get nails. I get all this. And I'm like, fuck. So how much is that per month? And it was fucking astronomical.
Yeah.
Like how much they were spending on their beauty.
Man, it just even since we've opened up Separate's account, my account's looking nice.
Yeah, it's healthy.
And Carney's is just there. Obviously, she's got the full support of me anyway, but it's just our spendings account is separate.
Yeah, it's wild. It's, like chicks are so. I feel like they're socially engineered to like spend more 100%. Than us.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, a lot of it's just on shit as well, though. Like, I mean, it's as a girl,
in our humble opinions.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I'll wear the same clothes. I'll wear a black shirt and black jeans.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm done.
Yeah,
where
I wear gym clothes.
Yeah, now they've got
tax deductible.
Literally, where like girls obviously you don't have to, but they like to buy a new outfit every time. You get your makeup, nails, hair, eyebrows, eyelashes, fucking lip fillers, all sorts of random shit.
Yeah, and then like a lot of the time, I don't feel like they look any different.
And really. It's like, I'd rather, for me, I'm all for natural stuff. I actually prefer no makeup or little makeup to full head of glam makeup.
Yeah,
Keanu's funny you said that though. Keanu's got the exact same idea as Steph. If you spend $200, then I'm gonna spend $200.
Yeah,
like but I didn't spend $500 last paycheck.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Like,
loving the bits though.
Yeah, for sure. Loving the bits, but chicks they spend way more than us.
Yeah.
Astronomically more.
I'd like to see a yearly breakdown, eh?
Yeah.
It'd be fucking insane.
Yeah, it would be wild.
Keanu spends a lot of hers on food as well, though. Just random shit. And I'm like,
snacks and shit.
Yeah, the old $5 here and there, or $9 here and there, adds up real quick, which I think that's her issue. She just spends it's only $9 for a coffee and sausage roll or whatnot.
Yeah, she has sausage roll.
No, I'm just that was my.
I was like, man, my inner coach was like, please don't tell me she's like a tradie having sausage rolls on a fucking on a night out. Sausage roll and a Red Bull.
Yeah, and a large fucking dare ass coffee as well to wash it down. But yeah, she's getting better.
Yeah, cool.
Definitely getting better for sure.
I wonder what that is. It's like chicks just spend so much money on their beauty stuff.
Yeah, they look good, so. Fair enough.
I guess they look good, yeah. Well, they do look good. They're both good-looking girls.
They don't need it, though. I'm all for natural.
Ladies, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Stick to the natural.
Come from us.
Yeah.
My second point here is you are the sum of the 5 people. Fuck, we went on a tangent then.
We did, yeah.
We're talking about makeup. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that recently in the last couple of years?
Honestly, since I joined Helix,
The cult.
Yeah.
What's happened?
Well, I mean, I still see all my boys, and I'm all best mates still through. I'm extremely loyal, but surrounding myself with you, for example, the only reason I started my business was because of you. So, surrounding yourself with the five people around you is massive.
Absolutely
impact.
Key.
Yeah, 100%. Even just not even like money wise, just like happiness wise as well. If you
value the little things a little bit more, I think.
And I mean, if you're surrounded by 5 dickheads, then more or less
you're going to be a dickhead. Yeah.
Where if you're surrounded by 5 happy people all the time, they'll probably brush off on you, and you probably be happy as well.
Yeah.
Or hopefully be happy.
Yeah, for sure. I found that I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but when people they train with me, they become a fucking beast as well. Just in the same session and, start learning the cues and that kind of thing as well. It's
inner competitiveness as well.
Yeah.
Especially males as well.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between ego competitive and just, I don't know, whatever the other word is for, what we are.
Opposite
of it. We're competitive as fuck and we'll talk heaps
but we're
of shit.
still humble about it and nice
definitely,
about it.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, fuck you beat me. It's fuck you beat me now. Next time I'm going to try and beat you.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think that's good. Always work out with someone that's stronger than you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then you're going to be striving
to push to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I had a friend came and lived with me 5 years ago. He was having a rough time, suicidal, and had a real bad breakup, trying to neck himself all the time. And I used to have this idea, and I was like, I'm going to call it Helix House. I'm going to have people that struggling with life come and live with me, and I'm going to cook and I'm going to clean and I'm going to, train them and, talk about mindset and journaling and have a good time. So I was like, oh, fuck, I may as well do it, So I had this guy come and live with him and moved in. He was living for free.
Really?
So I paid his rent. I we're cooking for him, got him training, introduced him to girls, literally the full service. And how do you think that went for him?
Good.
Yeah, very good.
I don't think you mate.
Yeah, he went from fucking basically not working to starting his own company, killing it and making shitloads of cash, super happy, positive, cleaned up his diet, looks great, took care of himself and got himself out of that suicidal.
Just needed to kick up the ass.
Yeah, just needed to kick up. He's surrounded himself with people that are doing it. So come and live with me and Steph.
It's it brushes off big time.
It's weird.
And habits as well, daily habits, getting up. Keanu never used to be a morning person, but now she definitely is a morning person.
Yeah.
Because
she's surrounded by you.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Didn't really have a choice to get up.
Our friend Nelson also texted me the other day and said that he's fuck man, since I joined Helix, My life's changed like big time. It's weird because I wonder what it is. I'm like, why is it so different?
It's just the community that brushes off on you.
Yeah, 100%. Like happy, positive people.
Yeah, like you'd say, I reckon, 300 members or whatever you got? Yeah. How many? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I reckon 299 out of them would be happy.
Legends,
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And then the ones that aren't, they leave anyway.
Yeah.
They're just like, people are too happy here. I can't handle it. Like, fuck this.
Gotta find a
I don't fit in, Gotta find a shitter gym where people are fucking more cunts. Third point, always invest 10% of what you earn and put that away. So do you do that?
I do, yeah. I've done that since my first job, 13. Not invested.
13?
Yeah, well, my first job at Woolworths.
You were doing that young.
Fuck yeah. But saving $5 a week is more than not saving $5 a week. Yeah. So
people think it's so insignificant, like the amount of money it is.
But it
adds up.
Yeah. What's that? $1,000?
$5 a week.
5 a week, 52 weeks, $100 a
$250 a year.
$250 a year. Yeah. So, over 10 years, it's 2.5 G's. 2.5 G's more than what you had 10 years ago.
Dude, that fucking Pythagoras was working at school for you.
Yeah. My brain was just like matrix just then, eh?
I saw it was like clicking, like veins were like popping in your
fucking
head.
Triangles and shit.
Yeah. So my kind of investment here is like, I used to, everything I would earn in business, I would just reinvest into courses and skills and marketing and sales and, coaches and business coaches and these types of things. And then I flipped that in the last 3 years. And now I'm investing in, crypto and Vanguard and not real estate yet, but we just sold our investment property, but basically crypto and Vanguard and silver. So it's like every dollar I earn, 10 cents of that is going into an investment.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Yeah.
Which is cool. And then we've got compounding interest as well. You heard of compounding interest?
I have, yes.
Yeah. You give us your scientific explanation of compounding interest.
Right, here we go. Pythagoras again.
Bro, his veins are bursting right now if you can't see this.
All right. So pretty much the way the bank, if you keep your money in a bank, your bank will pay you interest on your total amount at the end of that financial year.
Yep.
Where if you have it in a different investment, for example, like Vanguard, who does do the compounding interest, they'll pay you per month on what you have in your account plus what you have in their account plus something else.
Yep.
Missed that last bit.
Yeah, missed that last bit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give my definition of it. So let's say you have 10 grand in your account and you get 10% interest for the year. So you'll have 11,000 in your account. And then the next year you'll get 10% on 11,000 and it just compounds upwards on that.
Yeah, right.
So 11,000 times 10% is 1,100. So then the next year it'd be 2,100. So you get more than your 10% because the amount of the principal grows every year on top of itself. So there's a point, if you look up like a compounding investment calculator online and you say you put in 10 grand a year plus, $100 a month, it'll show you like at some point the figures like in 20 years, 30 years, they just get astronomical because there's so much money being generated on like the principal. Yeah. Like it starts small and ends up massive.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, good one was that Vanguard for their managed, their hedge fund. Hedge fund. Theirs was because obviously the big returns as well. And I put just small digits into that calculator and over 25 years, there's your retirement plan.
Yeah, it's a good amount of money.
Very easy as well.
My next point here is educate yourself more than 1 hour a day. Clint and I both have different ways of educating ourselves. How do you educate yourself?
Mainly from talking to people and watching videos.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yep.
Who do you watch?
Oh, that's another thing. I've just got hundreds of subscribers on that. But I mean, for me, like I like to educate myself on what is happening in the world.
Yeah.
So, for example, Vice is a great source of information for that.
Yeah.
And it's not a standard media where, Channel 7 where they get.
Is it not bullshit?
It's not bullshit. Yeah, it's getting worse because it's changed owners, but previously it was very, very good. And it's like a privatized, privatized journalism where you actually get real stories rather than just, 60 minutes. But yeah, for me, a big one is just talking to people.
Cool. Educating off others.
Yeah. And,
you're on the 10X book, aren't you?
Is that the one you recommended?
Yeah.
I've got that audio book. Yeah. I've just started.
Audiobooks, YouTube.
Yeah. Audio books, big time. YouTube, podcasts, big time. Joe Rogan's a good one. He's very controversial. A lot of people don't like him for some reason. Don't know why. I find him extremely educational.
I've been stretching in the morning and just watching Joe Rogan, like on Spotify, just watching the video of that. It's been good.
Oh, he's good, man. And just the people, he has such a wide variety of people on. Big time. He'd be up there number one for sure.
Yeah, epic. Yeah, I also podcasts. I read sometimes 10 pages of book a day, and then I do heaps of online courses. So if there's like especially in business, as Clint can resonate with here, it's like once you break it down, you've got like sales, you've got marketing, you've got like HR, you've got finances, you've got all these areas of business, and in all of these areas, they've got like little areas. So, you've got 5 major areas, then you've got 5 little areas. So you've got 25 areas, which you could potentially learn more about to improve your business. So I'll do like an email marketing course by like Frank Kern. So I'll go through and I'll watch his videos and implement it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, if you're struggling with sales or Shopify or something, then you'll go do a Shopify course. That's kind of like how I structure it. It's like, what is like the biggest hole in my business? And then I'll go and study that.
Yeah.
And then obviously make it a strength. So and when I go on these fucking tangents, it's probably from shit I've been studying.
Literally,
business.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I need to do a lot more courses online, definitely for the business.
Bro, you're killing it. Make profit.
Yeah, I'm
40% profit.
Man, yeah. I'm not.
Math, bro. He's like, how did he work that out?
Yeah, bing. Yeah, man, I'm stoked with everything, and literally from someone, I'm dumb as fuck, man. I don't know anything about business.
Bro, that's a limiting belief. You're not dumb as fuck.
It's been working.
You're smart as fuck. You got a successful clothing company.
Yeah, man. It's taken off. Who knows? I'm going to be a millionaire.
I'm not taking the piss saying that.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Nah. Yeah.
It's
real talk.
Yeah. And I mean, I put a lot of effort into it, but kind of just letting it do its own thing, really.
This design, were you on mushrooms when you come up with that?
Maybe. PG rated?
Green olive.
Oh, it's something else, because I mean my main colors are black and white.
Yeah.
But I was like, got to change it up. Someone, olive. It's not really olive, it's more like a heritage green, I called it.
Yeah. How'd you get Patrice involved? I was like, man, he's pulling his magic here.
Yeah, got to get the girls involved, the models, for the unisex.
Yeah.
It's not where
I didn't expect to see her out there. I was like, fuck, I'm shocked here.
Yeah, Patty loves it. Yeah, definitely. She's great to get.
Did you give her one? Or?
Yeah, she's got a tracksuit. Yeah.
Bought it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
She's good. She's full support.
Yeah, good. We love that.
And shout out to Jacob as well, Flowtog, for our photos. Good man.
Great photographer. Thank you, Jacob. So last topic point here we've got on mostly uneducated opinions is what's ruining our society. Fuck, man, this is a time bomb. This is a grenade.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel in the last 5 years from personal experience, I think we're heading into a worse place.
100%, yeah.
Than we've been.
Economic and social wise.
Shit's been fucked.
And it's just snowballing.
Yeah. I will give my first point here. And I think the mainstream media is full of fuckwits.
Number one.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are fucking twits. And I'll give you a prime example of this. During the whole fucking Big C, I'm not going to say the name because I fucking hate it so bad. The fucking body counts and shit that they were giving. It was like, this many people have it. This many people died from it. And I'm like, no, cunt. They didn't die from it. They died with it.
Big time. Big difference.
It's a huge difference between that.
Yeah.
And then last week I went on Al Jazeera News, which is world news. I went on Perth Now, and then I went on 9.com.au. And the fucking variance in top story was astro-fucking-nomical. So Al Jazeera, it was like 587 people died in the latest Ukraine bombing, which is fucking serious news. And then I went on Perth Now, and it said, kid falls off e-scooter as the top story. And then I went on 9MSN, and it was like, so some idiot died. Yeah, some celebrity died or something. And that is like literally the difference between what is fucking going on in the media at the moment and like good news, actual news versus fucking nonsense. Kid falls 100%. Off scooter. Are you fucking serious, Perth Now?
We don't care about that.
Yeah, no one cares about that. Like, what is the point in serving us that news?
When was the last time you watched channel, like on TV, Channel 7 News?
Fuck no, I couldn't do it.
I couldn't think of anything worse, man.
Yeah, so I was coming when I went to Bali last week. I got back, and the day before we were coming home, my mum calls me up and she's like, Tim, have you heard about the foot and mouth disease? And I'm like, no, like, should I be aware? And I was like, can it hurt me? And she was like, yeah, the news say it's dangerous for people. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I looked it up. It's like not even dangerous for people. Like, I get that it, it could be bad for livestock or whatever, but my mother is petrified that I'm not going to be let back in the country over something that doesn't even affect humans. And that's like the bullshit that's going on in the like the boomers, man.
Yeah,
they're so into news.
They love it. And then they get wound up like old fucking Koshy from Sunrise. Oh my God, especially just with the old Big C.
Yeah,
but like nobody had any idea about anything. I'm not even taking the piss. Nobody had any idea about anything to do with any sort of stats or what's real, what's not real.
And if you know about it, you're a fucking conspiracist.
Yeah, you're a tinfoil fucking
and they're like all those conspiracies, man. A lot of them end up being true.
Fucking oath. Yeah, big time. It's a lot of things like people were getting banned from for saying things on Twitter or for social media or whatnot, and then they'd say something controversial, they get banned from Twitter for life, and then 6 months later, what they said turned out to be true. It's just fucking backwards. The censorship these days is insane. Yeah, absolutely.
It's been crazy, especially in the last couple of years. It's been crazy. Through that whole fucking C period, it was wild.
Yeah, I think it's just made people a lot softer, and people get offended, and people are a lot more entitled as well now.
Yeah, dude, like the story of me getting cancelled on fucking Instagram. I had so many people message me about that. How ridiculous was that? Like, someone got annoyed that I said fat people, and I didn't even like name anyone specifically. That's fucking crazy how weak people
just are. Soft, straight out. Instead of looking at the issue face on, it's not your fault. It's your fault for saying it.
Like media for like reporting fucking nonsense. Australian media, I don't even know what they're fucking doing, but like I haven't seen a good news article out of an Australian media outlet in fucking 5 years. Yeah, it's just absolute fucking crack.
Man, even in America, you got Fox News and CNN, for example. Both of them owned by different people, and one's white, one's black type thing. Yeah, and what they were saying about coronavirus, two completely separate ideas,
different things.
Yeah, and it's just.
You said the word, bro.
Yeah, shit.
But Spotify's going to get cancelled again, Yeah. I'm going to get fucking cancelled again. Fuck's sake. So next point here is we have weak people. So we live in Western Australia, and 18% of our society or population has a gym membership, and 9% of them use it. So to classify as using it, you have to go at least once a month. So 9% of our population of 2 million, let's say, I'm going to do some math here. That's like less than 200,000 people use it once a month. That's fucking disgusting. Man. And if you're not going to the gym, odds are you're going to be pretty weak physically, which can transfer over being weak in other ways.
Definitely.
Would you agree?
100%.
Yeah. Yep. I feel like if you're a strong person, odds are you're going to have a strong mindset as well.
Big time. Just confidence wise. Yeah. If you're a strong person and you think you're strong, then I feel like you could definitely take on more issues.
Yeah, you can handle more.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, sorry.
Yeah, you go.
Even something small like cold showers. Yeah. You might not think that helps you mentally, but if you can, what the impact is on your body, obviously when you go into a shock because it's so cold, the way your body gets used to handling that, the way, because obviously it's stress. Yeah. The way your body gets used to handling that, you can use to handle fucking mental issues.
Yeah, for sure. And like you think about this, like weak people, it's become okay to be weak. It's become okay to be a little fucking bitch.
Yeah, victim.
Yeah, it's like a victimhood is like rife everywhere. People are complaining about everything, man. I fucking hate when people complain about shit. Yeah. Like people complain in the gym and I say, stop complaining. And they look at me and I'm like, you're complaining. Like what's coming out of your mouth? Yeah. It's not even about the gym. It's about their life. Yeah. And I'm like, stop complaining. No one wants to hear it. No one wants to fucking complain.
Yeah, go live in the slums in Brazil for a while. And
and get a real fucking problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think especially in the Western world, man, there's a lot of weak people. Especially lately in the last couple of years, I feel like physical inactivity has a big part of this. You look at like dudes from like 50 years ago, man, they were strong men and they were hard times. Like strong men, hard times equal strong men. Easy times, like, where everything's coming from mum's tit at the moment. Like you can get a fucking meal delivered to your door. You don't have to leave. Yeah. You get money from the government for doing nothing, during COVID. Like everyone's getting money for doing shit. Everyone's getting lazier, fatter, more unhealthy. And now like the flu season's out and everyone's like, oh man, shit's running wild, bro. I don't know why. Yeah, get your fucking jab, bro. Yeah. I know. Just take care of yourself.
Yeah. While we're all worrying about our flu vaccines and all that, you got other countries doing some serious stuff with their military. Yeah. And it's almost like conspiracy wise, it almost everything's making sense.
Yeah.
It's the world's going to be an interesting place.
The Western world is arguing about bullshit like fucking pronouns.
Yeah.
And like, America's imploding and other countries are gearing up to fucking take over the rest of the world.
Yeah, they're bashing their heads against some concrete blocks while shooting guns at the same time.
They're fucking shit up. And then like the last point here is social media. Like I think that's fucking ruining the fabric of our society at the moment.
Yeah.
They're just so focused on what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, big time. Yeah. But that's the same again. Just it's only Western countries that are doing that. If you look at social media in other countries, it's not like that.
Everyone else doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's just America and Australia and just Western countries.
Yeah, I want to touch on Elon Musk for a sec here as well. Like flashback to 3 years ago, Elon Musk, man, he was like making fucking electric vehicles. He was going to the moon. He was, what else was he doing? The fucking Boring Company and like doing all this cool shit.
Make flamethrowers.
Now the cunt's buying social media companies.
Yeah.
Well, now he's getting sued for it, but because he's not doing it.
Well, I thought the main reason he bought Twitter was because he wanted to fuck off all the weak people.
That's what he said.
And the censorship. He wanted to get rid of the censorship.
Yeah, but that's what he said, and now it's going backwards for him. So I feel like the dude should just stick to doing shit that's going to improve.
Just take us to Mars, man.
Yeah, take us to Mars. Like,
or what's his neuron?
Neuron Cyberlink or something, BrainLink or something.
Yeah, I'm keen for that. Would you do this?
So BrainLink is Neuralink. Yeah, they're going to cut out like a 1x1 square in your skull, and they're going to like implant a chip like on the outside of your skull. So what it does, from what I've heard, is like how when we need to find out information now, you got to open up your phone, open up Google, search for it, look for it. But essentially, that whole process is taken away. So if your brain thinks something, the Neuralink can do it like straight away. Yeah. So there's no like if you want information, you get it instantly. You
can also communicate to each other without speaking.
Yeah,
that's another thing as well.
And that's the fun of it, man.
Yeah, well, they tested it. I watched a video. Elon searched it up on YouTube. You can watch it. Elon tested it on a live pig. And the pig had it implanted.
He's already got it working.
On a pig, though, not on a human. Yeah. So it just pretty much, instead of being able to access only 10% of the pig's brain or whatnot, the pig was now able to access 15%.
Yeah.
And just the way the pig was acting and all that was pretty fucking cool, man.
What was it doing?
To be fair, I can't actually remember. We're going to have to watch a video.
You're hard.
But yeah.
Sorry, Mum.
It was a sick video. Like, seriously, search up Elon Musk Neuralink with pig.
Yeah.
And it will blow your mind.
Yeah,
and that was like probably 3 years ago. So where we're at now.
I wouldn't get it done.
You don't reckon?
Nah.
I would.
Dude, like how crazy are the companies at the moment, like hacking your phone and shit. Like at the moment, they're going to hack your head.
Yeah, that's
they're going to know all the fucking weird shit that you think about.
Yeah, no more.
No one wants to see that, bro.
No more clearing your browser history.
Yeah, dude, they're going to fucking know all the kinky fucking shit you're up to.
I think internet, we can send something across the other side of the world now instantly.
Yeah.
So if you hook that up with your Neuralink, it's going to be pretty fucking sick, man.
Have you seen Black Mirror?
Yeah.
On Netflix, all of them.
Weird how all this is matching into Black Mirror, even just with China and the coronavirus.
Dude, the social credit score one was crazy.
That's happening in China right now, and it's trying to get brought over here. They're not going to name it like a social credit system, but
that.
The way you act, what you spend your stuff on, even something like you won't be allowed into a shopping center if you search up a certain thing online.
What?
Crazy. Yeah. That's in China right now.
Yeah.
And people don't realize
Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
The softer we get in Australia.
Yeah. The more people are like, yeah, sign me up, bro.
Yeah. China is knocking on our fucking doorstep and we're getting very, very soft and people don't realize we're going to end up like China very, very soon.
Yeah.
I think China.
I'm surprised they invade.
Huh?
They invade us.
100%. Yeah.
Well, they would fucking crush us.
We've got no defense systems at all. We've got Darwin. We've got a few old anti-missile systems.
And they're relying on fucking America and they're fading.
I'm not relying on America. America can't even fucking back themselves up in their own town.
Yeah.
They're too busy fighting about
pronouns.
What pronouns? Yeah. Who's black? Who's white? What did he say?
What's a transgender?
What do they them say? I'm not transphobic at all. Or homophobic. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, but don't force your opinion on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be trans, fucking go for it. Just don't make me have to get all weird and stuff because you're weird.
Live your life.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like, just don't bother anyone else.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been a fun episode. Mostly uneducated opinions. If you got something out of it, share it. Please tell your brother, sister, mother, fiance,
Fiance.
Bro, I'm getting married in 5 months, 4 months.
Look
That's
out,
fucking weird.
Fuck.
My Bucks buddy coming up. I'm shitting myself.
Strap it yourself.
Clint's going to be there. We're not doing any drugs. We're not doing mushrooms. We're not doing crazy stuff. It's all fucking.
It's all fun and games.
Yeah, we're all just drinking fucking cordials.
Yeah, heaps of board games.
Yeah, board games are going to be rough. Thanks for listening, guys. This was super fun.
Thanks, Dean.